How important do you think ethical leadership is in educational institutions? It's a question that carries weight, considering the pivotal role education plays in shaping society. Ethical leadership is the cornerstone of any thriving educational institution, fostering transparency, accountability, and a commitment to the public interest. Take the University of Southeastern Philippines, or USeP, for instance. This institution is a shining beacon of ethical leadership in action, setting a high bar for others to follow. Let's delve into how USeP has implemented and maintained ethical leadership practices. USeP has been practicing freedom of information since 2017, but what does that mean? Well, it's all about openness, transparency, and accountability. The University of Southeastern Philippines operates under the directives of Executive Order No. 02, which encourages full public disclosure of all government records in the executive branch that involve public interest. Since the inception of the Freedom of Information, or FOI program, in 2017, USeP President Dr. Lourdes C. Generalao has been a steadfast advocate for good governance, accountability, and transparency. As of May 31, 2022, the university has processed a total of 547 FOI requests. Breaking it down, 512 of these requests were successfully provided, 28 were denied as they fell under the FOI exceptions list or were considered invalid, 5 were referred to another government agency, and 2 were closed due to a lack of necessary information from the requesting party. USeP's commitment to transparency and accountability has not gone unnoticed. In fact, the university was awarded the Certificate of Compliance from the Freedom of Information Project Management Office for the 5th consecutive year, recognizing its outstanding efforts in complying with enhanced FOI requirements. This practice, managed by the Office of the Secretary of the University and the University Records Office, has set USeP apart as a leader in ethical governance. So, this practice of transparency and accountability has set USeP apart as a leader in ethical governance. But the FOI program isn't the only way USeP exercises ethical leadership. You see, they have other best practices that further underline their commitment to transparency, accountability, and the welfare of their community. One such practice includes the Transparency Seal. This seal is a visible mark of USeP's commitment to openness. It's like a badge of honor, showing the world that the university is an institution that values transparency and accountability in all its dealings. The seal is a testament to USeP's belief that transparency isn't just a word, but a practice woven into the fabric of their institution. Another practice is their down-top management. This innovative approach flips traditional management structures on its head. Instead of top-down decisions, USeP believes in the power of collective decision-making. They understand that the best ideas often come from those on the ground, the ones who are in the thick of things. This approach fosters a sense of ownership and responsibility among all members of the USeP community. USeP also utilizes drop boxes for complaints and recommendations. This may seem like a simple practice, but it's a powerful tool that gives a voice to every member of the USeP community. It provides a safe and anonymous space for individuals to share their thoughts, ideas, and concerns, further driving the university's commitment to transparency and accountability. However, USeP's ethical leadership isn't limited to institutional practices. It extends to the welfare of its students, faculty, and staff. Especially during challenging times such as the pandemic, USeP took initiatives to send off student boarders to their hometowns, ensuring their safety and well-being. They also produced face shields and ultraviolet boxes for hospitals in the Davao region, demonstrating their commitment to the broader community. These actions underscore USeP's commitment to transparency, accountability, and the welfare of its community. They show that USeP isn't just an institution of learning, but a beacon of ethical leadership, setting the standard for others to follow. So, what can we learn from USeP's journey in implementing and maintaining ethical leadership practices? As we've seen, the University of Southeastern Philippines has set a remarkable example by embracing a culture of transparency and accountability. They have achieved this through their diligent practice of the Freedom of Information program, ensuring that all relevant information is readily accessible. This commitment extends beyond mere compliance, as shown by their transparency seal and the proactive measures they've taken to encourage feedback through drop boxes in each office. Their down-top management approach further emphasizes their dedication to ethical leadership, valuing input from all levels of the institution. Moreover, USeP's response during the pandemic highlights their commitment to community welfare. They've supported their students, faculty, and staff, providing aid and even producing essential items like face shields for the wider community. USeP's journey demonstrates the transformative power of ethical leadership in educational institutions.